Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, boom. Welcome to Wrongside TV, AKR Review TV. Yeah, man. And today's topic, is about Vybz Kartel. There's news going around on the internet and also on some news channel that Vybz Kartel, real name Adisha Palmer, has been moved from the Horizon prison to Tower Hill GP prison. Apparently, there's no solid evidence in this case, but apparently Vybz Kartel was moved to GP prison because they believe that he was recording while he was incarcerated in Horizon prison. Okay, there's no solid evidence, Also, a few days ago on the internet, it was said that Vybz Kartel was attacked and beaten up in prison. So we don't know if that's true or that's not. But I don't believe that is true personally. The thing is this, right? I believe that Kartel probably have done a few tracks while behind bar, but most of the tracks I think he done them before he went into prison. And as he said in numerous interviews, that he is a workaholic, so he can do up to 12, 13 songs per day and even more. You know what I mean? Vybz Kartel had access to studio regularly, so he was able to write songs and to put songs together very, very quickly. A lot of artists are struggling to do that, And recently, Flex from the TOK, on when he was interviewed by Anthony Miller on stage interview. He said that it is unfair that Vybz Kartel is behind bar and is recording, and that the artists out here at the moment, they are not getting a look in by the selector or the radio. If things like that is just bad mind. That's just typical bad mind speech. I believe that if you have talent, just like Movada have talent, Popcorn have talent, Alkaline have talent, and they're still doing their thing. You know what I mean? So I don't understand why Vybz Kartel having songs out here, why that would make any artist, not able to get any airplay. Maybe it's because Vybz Kartel are able to use some vocabulary within his music, and maybe because Vybz Kartel actually took the time, to think about what he's writing about, and he's just not writing just anything, that comes to mind. Maybe it's because Vybz Kartel, have a lot of subject. He did very good in school. He's very intelligent. And maybe because Vybz Kartel is a businessman and able to distribute his music to high level, able to collaborate with major artists. So you have to look into these things. Yeah, if you're an artist out there and you and you are frightened, because Vybz Kartel, have music coming out, then that show that you're not an artist. Because I remember before Vybz Kartel, he used to be Bounty Killer, he used to be Beenie Man. Like they were saying, oh, Bounty Killer, don't give these artists no chance because he's recording and he build artists and then kill artists. People were saying about Beenie Man that Beenie Man recorded tune, and Beenie Man don't really bring anyone, to the table. He only bring like one and two artists, and they never really bust big time in the music industry. You guys as artists are finding all these excuses. Maybe if some of you guys wasn't so hype, as artists, and maybe if some of you guys, didn't think that you're above the world, and maybe if you actually think to yourself that you're a human being and that human being go through obstacles in life. And maybe if you actually put your head towards making good, conscious music, maybe you wouldn't be having these conversations today. People, it is embarrassing for most of these artists out there right now, and I must say it is embarrassing, really, really embarrassing. Vybz Kartel has been incarcerated for probably 5 years or more, or just before 5 years. Okay, right? And he's able, behind bars, whether he's recording behind bars or whether it's music that he have already recorded, you know, he's still able to dominate the music industry, right? Because of Vybz Kartel, a lot of artists are using dancehall instrumental to try to capture some of that energy. You know what I mean? So it is embarrassing. You guys need to really think about if you're a musician. Some of you guys are not musicians. Some of you guys are actually lazy people, you know, who can't be bothered to do a 9-to-5 job, you know, and just have two little rhyme in your head, and then you think that you're the next big thing, and think that you should get the next big shows. You know what I mean? Right? You guys need to stop it. If you're a musician, you need to think about things musically. You know, Popcorn is doing quite well. Popcorn won the MOBO last week for what is the best reggae artist or the best reggae act. You know, he won the MOBO, so he's doing quite well. You know, Movada is touring, Alkaline is touring, DeMarco is doing his thing. You know, and a lot of artists out there are doing their thing, but you have these little artists that, you know, they think that because they had a little one hit back in the days and the song was really, really big, and, you know, it still get a little 1 and 2 airplay every now and then, they think they are the biggest thing in the world. Listen, Vybz Kartel doing music has never stopped Sizzler. It has never stopped Capleton. It has never stopped Bunty. It has never stopped Beenie Man. It has never stopped Movada. It has never stopped Alkaline. It has never stopped Popcorn. It has never stopped any of these artists. It has never stopped Buju Banton. So why, you know what I mean, why you have a problem with it now? Maybe you're just finding excuses for your own downfall, you know, and maybe, you know, you just ain't got no fire anymore. Maybe you have writer's block, or maybe you think that to yourself that you were the biggest thing, and maybe you have some good people around you that used to help you to write songs or help you to get certain contact, and maybe you think it was too big for them and then cut away from them, and now you're struggling, and now you're trying to point the finger on someone else. Yeah, that is stupidness. You know, I-Octane is doing his things. Vybz Kartel music never impact on I-Octane career. Come on, so why is it impacting on yours if you have a problem with the guy? Some of you guys are just bad mind people, you know, who just want to live off the other people's hype. And some of you people, I guarantee you now, a lot of people are happy that Vybz Kartel has been moved to a more higher secure prison, because they think that there won't be any freaky release of music from the dancehall artists, and maybe they think they will have a chance. But I guarantee you, someone else, even if that's the case and you don't hear a next song from Vybz Kartel, I guarantee you that some of the artists that are existing at the moment, you still won't hear from them. It's gonna be some other artist that's gonna come out of the slum or come from nowhere and come and dominate the industry. And what they're gonna start saying now? They're gonna start bad mind and say the same things, trying to bring them down. You know what I mean? Look at Gully Bop. Gully Bop came out of the gully, yeah, and he went past a lot of artists. So I don't understand why some people have a problem with Vybz Kartel. Vybz Kartel are able to interact with different type of people, you know, different nationality, yeah, different creed. You know what I mean? He is able to do that. Some of you guys, you can't listen. You can't even sing a song that your own kids can dance to, or your own woman even like. So some of you guys need to think about what you're doing. All right. And if you're gonna do music, just do music and do it to the best of your ability, and stop bad mind other people. Vybz Kartel music will always be on top. It's always gonna be one of the best. And if you don't hear any more songs from Vybz Kartel ever again, I guarantee you it's gonna be like Bob Marley. we will play them over and over and over again till they come into commercial radio, every single one of the songs. You know what I mean? That's gonna happen. You're never gonna get rid of Vybz Kartel. So if you're thinking getting Vybz Kartel out of the way, it's gonna get you better your music career. Listen, go on a country, go plant can, or go up on a building site and do some laboring. You know what I mean? Or go back to school and learn, get some intelligence, you know, get some education, and maybe you will stand a chance to get a number 40. You understand? But the attitude that some of the artists them have right now in 2016 November, right, is wrong. Nobody is supposed to stop you from becoming who you truly are. Okay? Until next time, this is Wrong Side TV, our review.